Hello, my name is Brant Hunt. Today is the 27th day of February 2022, that is. And what I wanted to share with you is a very short video, but I wanted to share to you or for you a particular book I bought about a week and a half ago, maybe a little longer than that, maybe a little shorter than that. Anyway, You Were Never Broken by Jeff Foster. Jeff Foster has a way of really sharing um, what we really need to hear sometimes. We have been somewhat programmed or taught to always see ourselves as something wrong with us. I know that's is true of me. What my thoughts are within my own mind, or I think is my own mind. Where do those thoughts come from? You see, are those from my ancestors? Just kind of just thinking here. So this is a poem called "Let Love Go," and let's just read this from what he talks about. Forget about transcending the body. Love it instead. Let go of the idea of letting go. Instead, let love go deep into the tender places, the parts that ache. Inhale into your sadness. Let your fear move deep within you. Bow to your uncertainty. There is an untouchable place in you that fearlessly allows itself to be touched. Here, even your unworthiness has worth, and that old feeling that you are unlovable, it is lovable here. Presence is the container, never the contained. There is so much room in you, friend, so much room. The unknown embraces all that is known. In the certainty of yourself, even uncertainty can be held like a newborn. There is nothing wrong with you, including the idea that there is something wrong with you. So stop trying to love yourself. Simply be the self that loves. I think this is a very practical but pertinent point is that what he's sharing is simply is, again, is being in the now, so to speak, of how thoughts take us away from reality as part of what was not what we were as children. We were present at that moment, and then somehow we lost it. And I wonder if that's what we would call in Scripture the fall. You see, you were perfect. You see, there was nothing wrong with you as long as you were in the presence, and also as long as you spoke your true feelings of how you felt. Here's another poem I'm going to read here, also from Jeff Foster. It's called Between the Lines. I want you to pay attention to the spaces, the silences, the pauses, the gaps between the words, the white of the page behind the black of the ink, the calm that holds the chaos that spins through this ever turning world. And I want to remind you of the beauty of the unspoken, the sweetness of the unresolved, the invisible screen that holds the light and the shade and the mysteries that permeates everything. The mystery that wrote these words and the very same mystery that is reading them now and is paying attention to the spaces, the gaps, the pauses, the ending, the endings that begin new conversations, and the stillness that envelopes us all. So I just thought I'd share these with you. Again, I think of something also about this. You know, when we was children, when I was a kid, we was always excited about going somewhere, and it seemed forever for us to get there. If it was to go to see our grandparents, or if it was to go to Six Flags as a child. I remember that, or as a, even older than a child, maybe as a young teenager. And when you got there, sometimes you were let down, sometimes you weren't, and then the trip when you left didn't mean as much as getting there. Interesting how that plays upon you. That you are sorry to be somewhere, going to somewhere, but when you leave and come back, you seem to have this different perspective as being very blind. Why is that? Why is that? Okay. Hope you have a good day. We'll talk to you later on another sharing. One other thing I did want to share with you was his. This is his page here on Amazon. Jeff Foster, that is. His books he's written, and just wanted to show you that the books that he's written here. Some are on Kindle. I prefer to have a written copy, but this is just to give you an idea of what he's written. He's written quite a few books, and probably there's a couple Spanish versions here, but the rest look like are English versions. I would encourage you to look into this. He's also on YouTube. He's been on Conscious TV a couple of times, and not three times. I listened to him. It's well worth listening to. He has a different perspective than some of the other people I follow. Simply as Richard Rose I follow, and then Gurdjieff and others from the TAT organization forum. But anyway, I wish you a good day. You take care.